First, it's pronounced Albert Camus. You see, he's French, so the ERT...
Also, you're a douchebag.
It's pronounced douchebag. Who's the douchebag now?
Still you.
It is Albert Camus, not Albert Camus. Correcting that pronunciation is just my way of being a bit mischievous, not mischievous. Mischief is kind of my not forte. But disembodied voice is correct. Calling attention to someone's mispronunciations does make one look like a douchebag. But surely there are times when correcting a mispronounced word is appropriate, right? I love words and I love language, which is perhaps why I tend to be a pronunciation snob. But at the same time, I greatly respect the evolutionary nature of language. After all, it is the slow incorporation of commonly mispronounced words that eventually gives those mispronunciations credence. Fort versus forte is a perfect example. If you ever say fort in conversation, you're likely, and possibly rightfully, going to be looked at like you're crazy, even though you technically pronounce the word correctly. And God help you if you ever get questioned by the police regarding a dead body found in an actual fort. You're very welcome, police officer. Helping people is, it's my fort. Well, no, it's not my fort that you found the body. No, these are my helpful guy / nerdy language lover glasses. How do you like them? They really hurt my eyes. But there are gray areas. Names, for example, often reflect the accent and language of the speaker as opposed to the subject. There's no English speaker out there that pronounces Sigmund Freud as Sigmund Freud. But for some reason, we're all quick to jump on someone's mispronunciation of Albert Camus as Albert Camus. Why? Generally speaking, I would say it's not okay to correct someone on a mispronunciation, and it's definitely never okay to interrupt a person to specifically call attention to their mispronunciation, especially in a public setting. Only asholes would do that. Unless, of course, you're part of a conversation that's specifically discussing mispronunciations, in which case the irony is way too tempting. But know that you still might lose a friend over a correction like that. Who am I kidding? You don't have any friends if you're discussing pronunciations with people.
So we can assume you have no friends.
Technically, this is a monologue, not a conversation.
That doesn't help your case.
That's true. Perhaps passive forums like this, a video, is the best way to highlight mispronunciations. After all, I'm not calling attention to a specific person or a specific instance. Instead, I'm just offering the information for those who are seeking it, like you, lovely viewer. So if you know of a common mispronunciation, please leave it in the comments below. Who knows, you may prevent someone from committing a terrible fox paws at their next social gathering.
Oh, God.
Oh, so you'd be fine with someone handing over a perfectly sane pair of animal fox paws to be committed into a mental institution. Wow. No Valentine's Day card for you come this February.
It's February.
Well, it should be fuck you-ary, but it won't be. No matter how many letters I write to the OED board, it should be fuck you-ary. So what beer am I drinking in this delicious video? It is Freudian slip. I didn't even mean for that to happen, considering the subject of this video, I promise. I just saw this in the liquor store the other day, thought it looked good. And it is good. It tastes like penises.